Orion Cobalt 12-inch. So what is it? C2 12.2. So it's a dual 2. They have these weird big terminals. Nothing wrong with them. I was looking at this today where they use the little crimps. So they feed it through the hole, then crimp it, and then solder it. I mean, it's really good, but these are just probably surplus they got laying around. Same with this frame. This is JL's used this for years before they finally switched to their own tooled frame. It's got a boot cover, just plastic. Looks like a standard 2-inch coil, copper, polycone, rubber surround, no inner dust cap, and then they just did insulated sky wires with the foam so that they can slap, but you're just not going to hear the slap. So again, this thing is probably it's really cheap. So, and one of the reasons why I like to rip these apart is just to show you them, because this is one way to sort of share the information that, I mean, this is not a great subwoofer. It's fine, like for my standards, for like if you got one of these for free or for like 20-30 bucks, yeah, it's fucking great. It's good. It'd probably only be good for like your garage or your bedroom or home theater or something like that. You don't really want to use it in car just because it's not going to perform the way you want in your car. Everybody wants what Steve Mead has, except for those tattoos. What the fuck is that? But yeah, this is pretty standard. In fact, I got these coils here now. The D4 fits, and of course the D8 will fit as well. So remember, this was a D2 gap, so it's going to be a little on the larger side. But when people design these or get China to make them, again, China likes doing the same thing over and over again because it's cheap and it's easy, and it doesn't fuck things up. Like sometimes when makers, I don't want to say makers, but designers choose like a weird frame, or they want to make something proprietary or something like that, you got to fully commit to it, and it's a lot in tooling. Larry was talking to me the other day. He's like, what do you think of this? And it was like $100,000 in tooling, and I was like, well, all the projects justify the tooling, so it's not like it's really coming out of pocket, and you can borrow that money easy from a bank. So because they're like, oh, you're gonna make $5 million over the next 3 years. You're like, yeah. You want to borrow $100,000 for the tooling? Yeah, done. It's done. So, but I'd still love to recone this. I mean, you could rebuild this whole thing with just CA in about an hour or something like that. It's pretty easy peasy. But standard 250 watts. Let's see what they rate it for. They don't even say. I'll let you guys look it up. So I think I wanted to do a Kenwood, so I'll do a Kenwood here real quick.